Hey guys, what's going on? Adam Snyder here with the Homemade Entrepreneur. So I wanted to shoot this video because a lot of people ask me, what kind of electronics do you buy? There's nothing special about the electronics I buy. It's just I have a little bit of experience buying used electronics, so I kind of have an eye for these things. So I'm going to show you just some of the things that I bought. I actually have 11 items here, not 10, so I'll give you one bonus one. And yeah, let's get started. So first thing, this is Leapfrog Leap Pad. I sold this in like new condition. I bought it for 99 cents from a Goodwill, and I think I sold this one for like $38. So it did pretty well. This one sold fast. I'm not sure what the ranking is now. 4,000 in toys and games. So yeah, this one's gonna go quick. I did get the teal. I was not able to find this one. Obviously, this one would have been a little bit better, but you know, you get what's given to you. Here's another thing I bought. This one, this was the 2 handset version, and let's see, what was it? So yeah, I got the 2 handset version. There was one other handset. The other handset did not work, and that's one of the big things. You need to test out any used electronics. So I had this one. I bought this one for $4.99 from Goodwill, and I think I sold this one for right around $40. I think it was like $39.99. Let's see what the ranking is on this. 34 in landline phones. Keep this video shorter. I don't think I'm gonna go through all the rankings. I'm just show you kind of what I bought, what I paid for it, and what I sold it for. Here's another one. These phones, these big bases, these corded phones, the ones that are not wireless, people leave these. They just don't even look at them. If you see one that says DEC 2.0 or 6.0, chances are it's going to sell for a decent amount of money. So just keep that in mind. This one I paid, I think, $3.99 for this and the other handset. Paid $3.99 for that, and I think I sold this one for $99. Here's another one. These are more like business type phones, these things. But I paid, I think, $1.99 for this at a Value Village, and I think I sold this one for right around $85. So it was still good. We'll see the ranking, just because I know some people might. I think it said number 8. Number 8 in landline phones. So another good one. They sell quick, so just keep that in mind. All these things I've sold in the past probably month. Here's another thing. This is one I actually had 4 of. 3 of them were brand new that I bought from Staples for $26. And I sold all those. I don't know exactly what it was. I think it was in the 120s, anywhere between 120 and 130. I think is what I sold them for. And I had one used one that I bought from a Goodwill store that I paid $9.99 for, and I sold that for $84.99. Here's another phone, and all you gotta do, turn these phones over, flip them over, and there'll be a sticker on the back that gives the model number. And so any Panasonic, it starts out KX dash. So just keep that in mind. This is one I bought again for 99 cents. No, I think I paid it. Let me look. No, I paid $1.99 for this, and I bought this one at Salvation Army. This one was in very good condition. Obviously not like new. It did have the box with it, so it made it easy to scan it. And anytime there's something with a box at Value Village, Savers, any thrift store, open it up, make sure the item that is inside the box is actually the one that you are scanning. They didn't pull the old switcheroo on you and you're buying something that isn't even there. And I think I sold this one. I think I actually sold this one for like $27.99. I know it wasn't a whole lot, but I did make some money. Yeah, so yeah. Here's one. This was actually a good one. I picked this one up from, I think this was a Goodwill This was a Goodwill in, I think, downtown Seattle, that I got this one for $6.99, I believe. It did not come with the box. It came with all the stuff. It was a little bit of a risk, but as you can see with the price, I can't see the price. Let's see, used. So used, they're starting at $78. So as you can see, to pay under $10 for this thing and to risk that money on something that could go fairly quick is being sold by Amazon brand new. I don't know exactly what I sold this one for. Let's look at the ranking. Number 17, landline phones. So again, I find a lot of the used electronics, I find them in bigger cities. Seattle, Washington is obviously a larger city. You have, that is the home to, pretty much the home to Amazon, Microsoft, Boeing. So there's a lot of money in there. Here's another thing most people don't look at. So I actually have 4 of these. 3 of them are still sitting in my office, have not even been processed. But when you see this clock, this type of clock, pick it up. I bought all mine anywhere from $1.99 to $3.99. One that I sold, I think it actually shipped yesterday. So on September 29th, it shipped out and it sold for I think it was $38.99. I think I was the low. No big deal. Normally I don't try to be the low, but I was in that sense. $9.70 in clocks, obviously, and let's look at this. $9.70 in home and kitchen, home decor, clocks, alarm clocks, electronic alarm clocks. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're 5 categories deep. So just keep that in mind. Just because it's number 970 does not mean it's flying off the shelves. They do sit for a little bit. So yeah. Here's one that I have not found another person that buys these things, and I don't know why that is, because more and more people are using these. This is the Sony. It's the Sony under cabinet kitchen CD clock radio, as you can see right here. I'm not going to read off this, but I actually found this is something that I actually got from a yard sale. Somebody was selling this at a yard sale for $5. I asked them if they'd take 2. They took it, and yeah. So this sold 2 weeks ago for $144. It was not in brand new condition, did not have the box, it was used, didn't have the screws. I did provide some screws, but it didn't have the ones that normally went with it. So you just got to keep in mind, people do sell this stuff. This is the remote. This remote was with it. The person actually had to go look for it. I told them I'd buy it if they could find the remote. They went inside. It took them like 20 minutes or something. So while I looked around, they looked for the remote, found it, and it's good to go. So this was another great one. Here's something that I use all the time. This is my Canon charger. This is the actual Canon branded charger for my Canon 70D. This is something I actually picked up at Goodwill for 99 cents. There was a bunch of these at Goodwill as well, which I couldn't obviously test them at Goodwill. Picked them up. I kept 2 of them. I already had 1, so I kept 2 of them and sold the others. And these I think I sold for $40. So here's another toy that I bought and sold. This is the Ollie for Android. It's by Spiro. They also have a little ball that I've sold in the past year or so. But this one, I think I picked this one up for $4.99. It was just thrown in all the toy box at Goodwill. But something like this, you find these all the time. It's the people at Goodwill have no idea what it is. Obviously they can't test it. They don't even bother looking it up, obviously, which makes it great for us. So yeah, bought that. Sold this I think a few weeks ago. And I don't remember exactly what I sold it for, but yeah, I know I made money on that, so that was a good one. So but yeah, those are some of the items. I don't know where the ranking is, somewhere clear down here. Anyway, so those are just some of the items that I bought and sold in the past month or so. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video.